The Far Cry series is well known for taking us to many exotic locations where we explore in a first-person open-world mode. For this new chapter, we go back, way back in time even, try maybe 10,000 years south of BC. Taking place in what would become Central Europe, we assume controller of a young character, or hunter, named Takar. After his hunt party gets wiped out by a saber-toothed tiger, he finds himself facing off against the dangerous wilderness. Takar embarks on a quest to tame the wild and help lead his tribe, the Winja, to survival in the brutal Oros territory.
It goes without saying, but we'll say it anyway, this game is gorgeous. The game incorporates a day-to-night transition, which will affect the gameplay as enemies will become more dangerous and hard to kill. Huh, where have you heard that before? Obviously, automatic weapons and vehicles are not present here, and instead of purchasing items, you'll have to craft things in order to survive, like spears, arrows, and clubs, which can become torches, so finding wood is essential. You can do this on the fly or in the pause menu, where you have other standards to the open world adventure, such as upgrade trees. When you find campfires, you can store resources and rest to restore energy. Along the way, you'll have to do a lot of hunting to acquire meat, which can be used to heal wounds, and that you can convert into bait to attract certain animals.
The terrain is swarming with things, big and small, that want to just take one hell of a bite out of you, and they are everywhere. So you will have to keep your head on a swivel. This game can actually get pretty frightening at times as well. One time we got a pretty good jump scare when an alligator attacked while we were just swimming. Just as dangerous are rival tribes who will capture members of the Winja.
Now, in certain points of the game, you're actually going to get notifications about fellow tribesmen who have been captured, and it's going to be your job to find them, rescue them, and also kill the invaders.
Freeing and escorting them on escort missions are crucial to the survival of your people. You will also have to take out outposts and accomplish other objectives in order to prevent them from getting a foothold on your territory. You can also take on requests from your fellow Winja, like taking care of dangerous wild beasts that may be in the area, and you will also need to make upgrades to your home village, which will definitely benefit you on your adventure.
A nifty mechanic is the hunting sense, which will alert you to important objects in the area from materials to enemies. Yeah, we know, the Batman sense. Honestly, at this point, all these games need their own variation on this, or else we would just be wandering around for hours, saying, what do I do? Where do I go? It is a necessary mechanic, so there's no sense in complaining about it. While the melee weapons and projectiles are important, this game really gets awesome once you acquire the Beastmaster abilities. With these, you can control animals to help you survey the territory and assist you in combat. When you achieve these powers, you can use bait to attract them, and while they're eating, tame and befriend your animal buddies. They will then be at your beck and call. Honestly, they are your best weapon, as you can command them to do beast kills and weed out packs of enemies. I love him. I will name him Charlie, and he's mine now.
Mechanically, the game feels really great, with fluent and responsive controls with a lot of tight and enjoyable combat.
We were never really that much into the first-person shooter genre, as the games in it tend to blend together after a while, and the market has been kind of oversaturated, at least to us anyway. But with this game, taking things to a prehistoric direction, it makes it stand out amongst the rest. As fun as the gameplay is, there are some shortcomings, unfortunately. Number one is that the story is just kind of there. It clearly takes a back seat, and not a whole lot of thought was put into it. However, we are not saying it's bad, just maybe a little bit on the uninteresting side. The same goes for the characters in this game as well. Also, we found some inconsistencies when it came to the AI. Many times they will just stand there waiting for you to snipe them right between the eyes, while other times they come leaping at you, and even if you hit them dead on, they will tank the shot and proceed to bash you in half.
In the end, it's pretty straightforward. You kill bad guys and play with animals. There you go. Now, we can't really compare it to the rest of the Far Cry series because we're not that familiar with them, but as far as we're concerned, Far Cry Primal is a fun, standalone title that we do give a recommendation to.
And we will see you next time on the next Brotherhood of Gaming review. Be sure to let us know what it should be.